I'm the Big LG Doc Gallows, and you're watching the Wrestling Junkies. Boom.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast, episode 493. I am Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I am joined by the king of the ring himself, the podcast dad, Choops. It is way past the bedtime of every single person that resides in your house. How are we feeling?
I'm doing okay. My voice is not good. I'm trying to save my voice a little bit. We're gonna get this match in the ring. I didn't want to miss it. So I was like, I gotta be on, even though I sound like this. But I had to be on.
You're doing great, bud. You're doing great. I don't want to strain you anymore. So I'm gonna run through all of this real quick. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We have a massive show planned. It is the official Pandemonium Pro Wrestling Whatever Forever preview special. But before we introduce our guests, as always, you can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But please, most importantly, do us a favor, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Podcast Dad, this is normally where I would have you chime in verbally, but yeah, tell one person.
Tell one person if you like what we're doing here. The allergies are destroying me, if you cannot tell by my eyes and my voice. So please subscribe to this podcast so I get better allergy medicine.
You're the fucking MVP of this episode already, buddy.
I didn't want to bail because I know everybody was thinking, oh, it's past 9. The podcast dad ain't gonna be there. I'm here.
Show some love to our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net as well. We've got podcasts, watch-alongs, blogs, great short-form content, trivia. We have a lot of fun. Shout out to the crew over there at mainevent_net on all social media platforms. April 22nd, we will be celebrating our 500th episode of the Wrestling Junkies Podcast, and you are going to have a special opportunity to be part of that show. Stay tuned tomorrow for details on how you can. Podcast Dad, here we are. You didn't think we'd make it to 5 episodes, and here we are at 493 and counting, and 500 is around the corner.
That's right, and we also have some videos and some past guests that kind of felt the same way I did. So it's fun to. It's fun to be here. We're at 500, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yes. And this Saturday, Wrestling Junkies and the 10 Count Podcast, we will have our official WrestleMania preview special, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be on X and YouTube. But enough with all of the plugs. It is time to introduce the first of our guest podcast. Dad, WrestleMania week is where the entire wrestling world comes together. But if you really know ball, you know this week isn't just about WWE. It's also about the independents. It's about the future. It's about the names that are about to break through in front of the most passionate audiences on the planet. And this coming Thursday, Pandemonium Pro's Whatever Forever is going to steal the spotlight in Las Vegas. Tonight, we're not just previewing the card, but we're talking to the people who are about to define it. Joining us tonight as our guest panelist is the man behind the madness. He is the architect of Whatever Forever. He is the booker of Pandemonium Pro Wrestling, Hart editing. Welcome to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast, my friend. How are you tonight?
Hello, I'm pretty good. I'm also fighting off allergies, so I got my my cough drops, preparing, trying to be good. So because I'm supposed to go up to Vancouver this weekend, so I'm like, let's hope I'm good to go. So it kind of comes and goes,
Yeah,
for sure.
I do know. My voice is good. It goes sometimes.
I don't sound as bad as you right now, but I'm hoping I don't get there.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Well, Hart, it's nice to again put face to name and actually meet you and talk to you a little bit. WrestleMania week is the biggest stage possible outside of WWE. Tell us, what was your vision when you were putting this card together?
Really, I was just going through. We originally had scheduled it for like a Saturday morning. We kind of got lucked into like a venue where we got offered a good slot for a pretty good price and everything. And we were just going to like film it on like iPhones and just do it like DIY kind of style and just do our own thing and do a true indie. We got offered to move to Wednesday, saved a bunch of money on like the ring and stuff, and then production. So we had some of the card booked, which is like basically like I was like, I'm just gonna put a card on together like with my friends and stuff. So like Shimbashi was on the card and Danny was on the card. And we had some like some other people like that were pre kind of scheduled, like Martyr and stuff. And then we moved it to Wednesday, and we lost like a couple of the women's wrestlers we had on our card because they're working Pandemonium. Pandemonium was awesome and helped us reschedule. Like Jocelyn and Amira are at the beginning of his card, so they could still make it to our show. So we worked with them on that. But then we kind of just like started plugging holes and kind of figuring out what works. Realized we had a lot of money left over for what our budget was, and we're like, let's add CMLL. That turned into Stardom, whole thing. So we do have someone injured that I can't say who it is yet, but there's a match that's going to change probably like Tuesday or Monday. It's just a bummer, but we're trying to give them their privacy and everything before we can announce it. But otherwise, the card seems set. So,
Mr. Cincinnati said it. Like it is WrestleMania weekend, but it's a huge week for the indies. What does it mean from your scope of like, all right, WWE's there for the entire week? How does that help the indies?
I think bringing fans in, just to travel, I think it definitely started off that kind of way. I think it's a little different now because like I know a lot of people coming to our show aren't doing any WWE stuff. They come now just for the weekend. I'm sure someone will figure out something next year, like WrestleCon or something, to do like a weekend for it if they're in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. But I mean, it still kind of put that initial like step forward there. Obviously, people have their own opinions about the WWID stuff and what that means. But generally, like it is cool to see people you kind of know, like even mutually, like get signed there, get to do that and still work the indies and stuff. But I think it definitely helps less now just because of like everything to do with it and how it kind of goes and having their own shows competing with those shows, WWID shows and stuff. But it's still, like the main kind of reason why a lot of people are coming. So like I know some of my friends coming to my show that aren't big wrestling fans are coming that are just going to WrestleMania and they're not doing any other indie shows. They're just going to the show because it's my show. So,
gotcha. So looking at this card, it's diverse, it's international, it's chaotic. Like, take us through, the booking philosophy of a show like this. I mean, we've got Alexis Lee, who's, halfway across the world right now as we speak, bringing in a lot of international talent. What's the thought process behind who it is that you target and kind of keeping your audience in the States here in mind?
Yeah, we just kind of figured out who's going to be there, to be honest. Like, that was one of the selling points of the show is like, the most we'll have to do is split travel and stuff, which we didn't really have to do that much. So, we're just trying to see like what kind of fun card we could put together. So like Alexis Lee is like a really good friend of mine. So I was just waiting for her to like confirm whether or not she was going to be here. Yeah. And she confirmed it and we're like, cool, we got it. Sure. We obviously wanted to bring the CMLO guys in because we had worked with them last year. We have Barbaro on our show in Portland. I really like working with them and they're great. So to be able to bring them in would be cool. So that kind of was part of it. And CMO is just so popular here now, evident to like them running their own show in Mania Week now. But once that happened, then it was kind of like, well, how do we not lose our fan base after like we just lost like our big names and people who are giving us a shot? Because we're not like some of these other shows that have like a consistent roster or run us consistently. And like, it's an Anarchy show in Vegas. This is a West Coast Pro in Vegas. Like we're still kind of figuring out our roster. So we wanted to have people like get people in the door basically. I had been in contact with Sumi. Stardom kind of runs their stuff interesting where it's like pretty late into the process, whether or not you figure out if they're going to be available. So like they were supposed to be on our card last year. We were going to have Stardom, CMLO, and TJPW on a card, which I think would be the only people outside of GCW that's ever done the Stardom TJPW on the same card. Nice. But then it turned out that they were running against us. So then that was like, okay, we lost some of my friends who wanted to go to Stardom because they'd never gone. Yeah. They're competing with us. And then the next day they were against TJPW. So most people decided we'll do Stardom Thursday, TJPW Friday. So then this year it was like, it just worked out. And we're like, cool. Sumi's awesome. She helped me out a bunch. We had Saeed on the card originally. That was the plan always. And then when we lost Sobrano and Okamura, we did the big Johnny and that's a point match. So it was just basically the long story short of answering your question is just trying to get people in the door that aren't available everywhere and trying to get people a chance to be able to see these wrestlers, whether it's a meet and greet or a really good match that they wouldn't necessarily be able to see elsewhere.
So for those fans who, are maybe just tuning in for the first time, what can they expect from a Pandemonium card?
Really good wrestling, to be honest. Like that's the biggest thing for me, because we don't have stories flushed out yet. We don't have like the consistency. Like I said, we just don't have the history for that. Like, I think the ring quality of our show last year was very good, top to bottom. And this year looks to be even better. So I just think the biggest thing to expect is just to find out about new wrestlers you don't know that much about. So I have a bunch of my Pacific Northwest wrestlers on the card. They're obviously popular from like Prestige and Defy and stuff, but outside of that, they don't really get that like national recognition. So guys like Spencer Scott and C4 and Stephen Bradley, Zeb St. One, like those guys I really want to spotlight and like show what they can do. So that's what I'm mostly hoping people take away from it, is they get the big Stardom Joshi match, they get the big luchadors with the Mexa boys and stuff, and then they still got to find out about new wrestlers and be like, I'd never heard of this guy before. So
yeah, and I mean that's one of our favorite parts about getting to do what it is that we do, is that there's always a new name or a new face, and a couple of them are going to be joining us here, and we are going to start with one of them right now. Our first guest represents one of the most compelling matchups on the card. She steps into Vegas with momentum, a fuck ton of confidence, and a chance to make a statement during the biggest week in wrestling. Joining us now is Alexis Lee. Alexis, what's going on? Got a little gold there. How's it going?
A little silver here. Yeah, everything's great, man. I'm preparing for my show tonight. It's gonna be crazy because I have to pack my luggage too.
Who are you facing on this card?
Wrestling style. Huh?
Who are you facing this show?
Tonight it's tag match. So Mad Cat Karina with me versus Marika Kobayashi and Miss Selena.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Marika, she just
she's worked with you guys before, right?
Asia. Huh?
Oh, I didn't know that. She's worked with your guys' show before, right?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay. I just made that up.
She did work for another company in Singapore.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. So,
Yeah.
fun. The reason I know Alexis is through Singapore Pro Wrestling, which I started doing their graphics 3 years ago. And so we just became friends from that. So when we found out she was coming to America, I was like, she's got a spot in my card no matter what.
Yay.
Love that.
I
Love that.
got
And
booked.
so
I'm still
Alexis,
broke.
oh,
Yeah, I'm very
so-
broke.
Alexis, I want to take a second. Welcome you to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. This is your first time on. We're happy to have you. And coming up, Pandemonium Pro Wrestling, whatever, forever, you are taking on Jocelyn Navarro. What does this match mean to you personally heading into WrestleMania week?
Like personally, it's always been a dream of mine to be part of the Mania weekend, the craziness of it all. So to finally be given the opportunity to actually fly all the way over, especially to the Sin City, so Sin City Skelly can finally appear. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, it's amazing, and like I'm so glad for like all the opportunities that has come my way and how everything has somehow worked out. Because like Hart, like we've never spoken like in real life before, so this is actually our first time meeting, and it's just nice to see how like the friendship has like grown from the internet to like into real life, and how like our work has kind of intertwined into Pandemonium happening on like in April. So yay, I'm so excited for that. This was actually one of the first bookings that I got confirmed, so super excited. First show of that week for me as well, so it's like that has got to be a good thing for me to kind of like get the ball rolling and then get plastered after the show. after the next show, because
The next one, don't get plastered before Unapologetic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, let's drink and shit.
So this kind of week can change careers. Are you feeling that pressure, or are you ready to embrace it?
I'm feeling all sorts of pressure, to be honest. Like, it's not just kind of like sorting out the schedule for that week because it's crazy. Like, I'm so happy to be in the same place with so many friends. So it's like I'm trying to like meet up with everyone I can. So I'm like hitting everyone up, like, what time are you coming in? Da 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 da. And like, I have an Excel sheet of who's coming in and when, just so I could like kind of meet up with everyone during my off time.
That's awesome.
Because I'm just
Shout
like
out to
all
Elvis
over the
Wrestling.
place. Yeah, I even have an Excel sheet on the shows I'm doing and my flights and my accounts just cause I know it's gonna be messy as fuck. So yeah, it's gonna be wow. I am probably gonna drink at a casino cause I'm broke as fuck.
No, the casinos are more expensive.
No, like
Yeah,
when you're
go-
gambling, you just tip them like $1 or something,
Oh,
right?
well, yeah, I guess it depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the casino, I think.
Still a
Yeah.
lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't
Any
know when
hotels.
huh? It's a lot.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
come to Singapore. Like there's a very popular cocktail, the original bar that it originated from. Like a drink costs $40 there, which is about 30 USD for a single cocktail.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
I can't. Like
I'm
I
excited
don't drink that.
That's
to
why you don't have any
Canada
money.
this week there, and they're
I
they're
mean, I come from the country of alcohol, like that's expensive as hell. So anywhere is cheaper to me, I feel. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I'm really excited for all these, man. Like Vegas is gonna be epic. It's gonna be crazy. It's where I'm gonna go double or nothing, maybe. But are we rich or poorer? We'll see.
So, Alexis,
Yeah.
for those that may be seeing you for the first time next week, how would you describe your style and what it is that you bring to the world of pro wrestling?
Damn. So I am actually Singapore's first female wrestler. The past
Wow.
decade or so, I've been traveling around the world. I've kind of like tried to make my mark outside. So around Asia, I travel a lot and all that stuff. So I think like fans who have watched TJPW and all that, they would kind of know me to a small little extent because I've been very fortunate to do 2 little tours with them recently in the past couple years. So and I wrestled quite a few of the girls as well. They're awesome. So shout out to them. But yeah. So basically I'm just gonna come over to US, not an invasion, I might add. Just come in and show them Southeast Asian wrestling and just, try to share with the rest of the world how much Southeast Asian wrestling has grown and the potential there is like in our region here. Cause the scene here is just growing and we're doing so well. Everyone is doing so great. And yeah, like anyone who's going to Japan in the future, like don't forget about us. We're nearby.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. Just showing off Southeast Asian wrestling and not get my head murdered, I guess.
Heck yeah.
So women's wrestling is kind of thriving, right? It's bigger than it's ever been. How important is it for you to show off on this stage?
There's so many amazing girls that's like in that city that week. I don't know. I just hope someone likes me and buy more my merch. That's all I'm hoping. Because I'm not gonna put myself be like, hey, I'm better than this person, that person, because everyone's freaking amazing. Even like Jocelyn is a beast. How dare you put me in a match with her Hart? You're trying to get me murdered on my first show.
yeah, exactly. She's mad too. She got
Like,
screwed over in
Jesus
her last
Christ.
match.
I'm bringing freaking all the like boxes of Salumpas to like protect my ass. Like after this, like, oh, I'm gonna be in like medical patches all over. Like,
Yeah, and then you got a show right after too.
thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
But like yeah, there's like so many talents that's out there in the world I haven't wrestled with. I've been wrestling around the Southeast Asian scene for like so long. Like all the girls in the region has like wrestled me at some point, I guess. So it's good to like kind of like branch out into new territories and meet new people and make me worldwide skelly.
Are you interested in wrestling like in Australia? Because you're wrestling that match after you have Frankie B in that match, and she's from Australia.
Yeah, I my friend from Australia actually like reached out to me, so I'm trying to work something out with them. I
Nice.
was supposed to do Australia at some point too. Funnily enough, like I actually did wrestle in Australia like back in 2018. Like it was a short stint with them. I was flying back and forth. So I was like my first championship is actually from Australia.
Oh, really?
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. I was
yeah.
internationally champion before Singapore titles came to my lap. So yay.
Nice.
Yeah. This is like the 4th title. Like the first 2 were overseas. Then I got the Singapore title slowly. So
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
fuck yeah, I'm international, bitch.
I mean, how many graphics I've made with you in the world title match? Like what, 5?
Damn.
I don't remember shit.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
Well, Alexis, I know that I know you got to get going here. You've got a very busy travel day ahead. Where can everybody find you on social media? And again, any final words for Jocelyn Navarro? Anything else for anybody that's going to be in Vegas? The floor is yours. Let us know what's going on.
So you can find me on Instagram at Alexis_frigging_Lee, because you can't just say Alexis Lee without frigging in there. I'm on Twitter or X at Alexis Lee XY, and like Jocelyn, just please take it easy on me. I have another match. Please don't murder me. We can be friends. Maybe. We'll see how much I survive. And I'm just so excited for everything, man. Like, we're gonna start off strong with Panda, and then we'll end off strong with Spark. And I'm gonna make all the shows in one piece, ideally. And to the fans of Vegas, come down and watch. Sell out Pandemonium, please. I need like a good start. Like freaking sell that place out. We're gonna pack that shit to the building. It's a strong
Buy all
start
of
to the
her
Mania
merch.
week, bro. Oh, and buy my merch, yeah.
Yeah.
So I won't be so broke.
Fuck
And then
yeah.
I can go to
Buy
the
her
casino
merch.
and grab a drink or two.
Yeah.
Even better. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alexis, I'll tell you this live. Ho Ho Loon's gonna be at the beginning of our show, so you can fight him too. He's just there to
I've
hang
been
out.
fighting
Support.
the dude forever, man. Like Jesus
I know.
Christ.
The war never ends.
I also made drunk stickers. I just thought of it.
You mean what?
I have a stupid sticker series where I make, like, instead of around the world in 80 days, it's drunk around the world. So it's me with alcohol of the different places I'm in. So I have one specifically made for Vegas. And shit, I don't even know where I left it in. But you guys will see it real soon, next week, at the Pandemonium merch table. So come buy my merch. Come buy Pandemonium merch. Buy everyone's merch. Give us all your money. Thanks.
Yes, exactly.
Ever the salesperson, Alexis Lee. Thank you so much for joining us. Best of luck next week, and cannot wait to catch up with you again soon.
See you next week.
Yes, I'll be a very jet lag Skelly. See you guys then.
Bye.
Take care. Thank you so much again to Alexis Lee for joining us, and thank you to everybody watching tonight. Quick little reset here. As always, you can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, please do us a huge favor. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Dad. We are almost at episode 500. How fucking cool would it be to get to 600 subscribers by episode 500?
It would be very cool. Again, help me get better allergy medicine. Come on, guys. You got to subscribe to this so you can hear my beautiful voice again.
It really is a dulcet tone. It's very soothing. It is actually very soothing.
Well,
it's got some
ASMR.
NPR energy for sure.
Let's
Let's
closer to the mic. Does that help too?
there you go.
That's ASMR for sure.
Val is in the chats as always. Alexa, yeah,
Shout out,
she's a
Val.
fucking riot. Absolutely. So hopefully you're going to Vegas because we're not. And no, I want to know how that match is in person because it's gonna be really fucking cool. And Troubles has already sent Alexis a follow. She seems like a trip. So yeah, I mean, all around, this is a way to discover your new favorite wrestler. Subscribe to our podcast, and you'll see some really, really cool shit. Next up, we have another incredible guest joining us. And Podcast Dad, I'm telling you here, this guy brings energy, charisma, and quite frankly, just an undeniable presence. And he's a guy who's ready to make a statement when the lights are on brightest. Please welcome Danny Orion to the show. Danny, what's going on, man? How we doing?
I just want to say, first and foremost, Alexis is cool as shit. Nick, you're a fucking lame for booing me right off the bat. But gosh darn it, let's just admire this real quick. Just captured the new Texas Pro World Championship from one called Manders, bringing a lot of star power to the show, Nick. Bringing a lot of star power to the show.
It's not easy. Pretty title too.
Thank you kindly. I'm a pretty man. Pretty man deserves a pretty title.
That's fair. Let's talk about the resident star boy. What does that mean going on to a stage like this?
It means this is the norm. I mean, anytime you get me anywhere against anyone, it doesn't matter who it is, where it is, what they are. I'm going to show out because that's what I do everywhere I go. So it's nothing new.
Well, I mean, you already said it. Resident Star Boy, how important is presentation? How important is personality, especially during a week like WrestleMania week?
For a lot of people, it's the biggest thing. It's their main thing. For me, that is the everyday thing. I mean, this is nothing new to me, folks. I mean, the presentation, the form, the allure of Danny Orion, that's just me normally. I don't got to put anything on. The only thing I got to put on is a mother effing championship belt and my mother effing pretty tights and my mother effing pretty ass new Fever t-shirt that we will be seeing very soon. And that's not because I'd put it on right now, but a kid stole it at the last show I was at. So, but you'll see it on the show. You'll see it on the show. Gosh darn it.
When you say stole it, you mean like he grabbed it without paying for it?
Absolutely. God, Lee. I mean, these people in Texas, I walk down the ramp and they go, "Oh my God, it's him, the answer." And I go, "No, it's the Star Boy." But they couldn't take no for an answer. They saw my shirt on the corner of the ring and they ran off with it. But I don't blame them. Nick would do the same thing if he saw my shirt out in the corner, just to get a whiff of it.
Do you think that your tag partner feels jealous of your title?
Shimbashi is who we're questioning, is the man in question here. I will say this about Shimbashi. I can't answer that question because that's my guy right now. But that motherfucker is a goblin and a ghoul. And if he sees anything shiny or any type of money, he will try to take it. So I'm going to leave that at that, Your Honor. And I rest my case.
Well,
for someone so confident and you know, very confident in yourself.
Yeah.
What are you looking to prove in Vegas?
You know, if we're being hashtag for real, what I really want to prove is the fact that you motherfuckers have been missing out for so gosh darn long. I've been saying you can't deny it for what, 2 years now? For 2 mother effing years? And people are just, and people are just now being like, let's put Danny on the show. Well, yeah, motherfucker. I've been here the entire fucking time. Anytime I get put in a spot, I show up and I show out. And it's going to be no different in Vegas. It doesn't matter what show I work for. If it's Pandemonium, New Texas, Delgado, or Pride Style, you're getting the best of Danny all the mother effing time.
Well, I mean, this is, and you're coming in at a very opportune time. I mean, not only do you have an incredible match coming up with Pandemonium Pro, but New Texas has formed this collective with a number of independent promotions across the United States, Pride Style, St. Louis Anarchy, West Coast Pro, and our friends at Action Wrestling. You know, going into WrestleMania week, you're going to be surrounded by kind of the who's who of the independents right now. Is there anybody that you have your eye on, you know, as we're looking into the rest of 2026?
No, the only eye that I have my eye on right now is the man upstairs. That's all I have my eye on right now. All right, that's all I really care about. That man upstairs is me looking up at a mirror in my hotel room because it's a very nice hotel room. That's the only person I'm looking at. All right. The only person I'm worried about this week coming up is Danny Mother Effin Orion and how Danny Mother Effin Orion's going to show out on every Mother Effin show he's on. I'm not worried about anybody else. They should be worried about me. They should be happy that I get to share the locker room with him. That's what's going on.
Do you think Robert Martyr's scared of you?
I think Robert Martyr looks at me and he's afraid of having as much hair as I have because I'm able to take care of this, and Robert Martyr would not be able to take care of this. He looks at me and he goes, "Oh shit, that is my future," and it's a great future he could have, but he looks at it and he's like, "Fuck, that is a lot of shit to fucking take care of," and I don't think he can handle it.
Val, I was thinking the exact same thing. And he asked before the show if he could, and he said, let it rip. And yeah, no, I think that, hell yeah, I like it.
That's
Mother F, yeah.
So as someone that is on a pretty high level as of right now, do you feel like Mania weekend in Vegas, this is your chance to level up even more?
Gosh, I mean, the correct answer is yes, but I'm always leveling up. The only thing that I'm really worried about for Vegas this year is spending a shit ton of money that I don't want to fucking spend on some very mediocre food, and some mediocre fucking travel around a lot of people who can't drive, and that's pretty much it. Look, man, when it comes to Mania week and ooh this show, ooh that show, ooh I hope I show up. This is nothing new for me. I keep saying it over and over again, and I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. Every show that I go on is the main show. Every match that I'm in is the main match, and it is the best match, and I'm always going to show up and show out. There's nothing new for me. Business as usual.
Well, I mean, there's not much more that I can add to that other than to ask this. If someone's seeing you for the first time, what are they walking away saying about Danny Orion?
God, they're gonna go what the people in Texas said where they stole my shirt. He's the answer. He's the one. Oh my God, it's him. Those are usually the three things that people usually say whenever they walk away from my matches. But I would say buy the merch. I ran out of t-shirts. I lied. Maybe buy the stickers and photographs that I have. But follow Danny Orion on all the socials on Twitter and Instagram, and heck, we'll throw in the YouTube. And also check out my boy Shimbashi because we're gonna run shit in Vegas the whole week we're there.
Well, Val has something to say about that. So I mean, I hope it works out for you. I mean, I think that you're doing fucking great right now. Again, gold around your waist. You're getting to go to the city that doesn't sleep. Biggest week of the year for wrestling, and sounds like you're ready.
I've been ready, born ready. I'm going to crack your craniums and fertilize it with a lot of knowledge and a lot of fucking fantasticism. Sorry, effing fantasticism, or if that's even a mother effing word, Val. And for everyone out there in Vegas.
Too. You got to put all of that on a shirt.
Mother effing, I don't even know what I just said, if I'm being honest, Nick. I'm riding a high right now. I'm riding a high.
Fair enough.
The selectively saucy Danny Orion. Danny, thank you so much for joining us.
Dude, I'm stealing that. I'm copywriting that. Oh my God. Selectively. Oh my God. That's awesome. All right, bet. No, I'm taking that for sure. That's amazing.
That's all yours, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right. Best of luck next week. We're going to be watching. Give him hell.
Sure.
Take it easy.
Gave him a new T-shirt idea. Great, Mr. Cincinnati.
He's one of the first people I booked, so there's a reason.
I mean, I fucking see why. I fucking see why. Before we introduce our final guest here, let's just talk about the rest of the card. You've had your hands in all this, and I know again this is your baby, but what matches are you looking forward to the most? What should fans kind of gravitate towards when it comes to the rest of this card?
I mean, obviously, like Johnny Robbie's like my favorite wrestler in the world. So to get her on our card, and especially like a big match against a big Stardom name, I believe this is Natsupoi's US debut. We haven't really been advertising that because I was kind of afraid when they figured that out they would pull the match.
Sure.
So it's kind of weird to have Natsupoi's US debut be for like some random indie called Pandemonium, but we're here. So we're really excited for it. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what to expect from her. I think it's impossible to even have a bad match against Johnny. So that match obviously just as like a fan I'm excited for, but like personally I'm excited for people to find out about these other wrestlers. So I have some childhood friends coming to the show that live in Vegas that I'm staying with. This is their first time seeing a show I've put on, so they're familiar with some of the Pacific Northwest guys. They harassed me and asked if Vinny Massaro was on the card, and I was like, not this one, sadly. I'm excited to showcase my friends from the Pacific Northwest, like Zeb, like Parm, onto this card and get other people kind of talking about them and stuff. So yeah, Johnny's the best. Yeah. So, as a fan, match number one, the Saida Amira Janai Kai match is insane. I'm a big Stardom mark in general. I've gone to I didn't go last year, I did go to one of them last year. But I went to the ones in Philadelphia. I harassed, or I guess New Jersey. I harassed Maya into trying out for the thing, and she got to wrestle Mayu. Big Stardom mark. So to have them on my card is kind of still a big deal to me. But I'm just excited to showcase my friends and show what they can do in front of a new audience. So,
and where can everybody find tickets?
It is on the website, whateverforever.eventbrite.com. Shout out Parm. Yeah, Parm is the best. I'm seeing him this weekend. I'm staying with him this weekend. So
Love it. Yeah, tickets are still available. And again, I mean, this is a loaded card. Bang for your buck, I mean, I think is an understatement here. And that's one of the fucking awesome things about WrestleMania week.
Still 30% off.
Oh, you can't do that.
The deal. And the deal.
Yeah. That's, I mean, come on. It's
I've talked about this on other podcasts, and I think this is something that like kind of everybody in the new initiative was like a big point of sale for us, or like focus, I guess, is I don't know if the new initiative is obviously different than like the rest of the collective, so I don't know like the action people very well or anything, but
yeah,
it seems like everybody's on board with just making like sure the tickets are affordable and getting a bang for their buck. Because like if you look at, and this is not a shot at anybody else or anything, but if you look at the pricing of like these other collectives or other shows, I think technically mine are like the most expensive, but I've kept trying to put them on sale and stuff. So,
sure.
But like the deal, that new initiative deal, which is like front row 150 for like 5 shows, is kind of crazy and unheard of. So I think that's something I'm like super proud to be a part of, is affordability. I mean, you're asking people to hand over money and basically with recession, like a weird one, but we want to make sure that people feel like they got their money's worth out of it. So,
and I mean, I think that's more important this year more than ever before, because of what we have seen with WWE and ticket sales going into WrestleMania and kind of what they have had to do to sell out that stadium in hopes of doubling down on what they, at least advertised to us as a successful WrestleMania. So again, I love that we are seeing the number of promotions running during that week. And again, these ticket prices, I mean, this is fucking value. But Podcast Dad, I know you're excited about this one. I am. We're gonna shift to
take it, but I'm gonna try.
Easily one of the most intriguing and visually striking matchups on the card. This is a clash of styles, presence, and unpredictability. And we first had the opportunity to see this guy wrestle at SCI last year. And I mean, he just, captivating as fuck from the get-go. So we're super excited to have him on today. Without further ado, Podcast Dad, I'm going to let you do it. Please welcome to the stage,
Shimbashi.
That was good.
For the voice,
that was good.
I've been saving it all week, I promise.
Dude, if you speak Spanish, put me in a limousine. We'll do this everywhere. Let's do it.
Hablo es español. Poquito.
We're done. That's money right there.
Well, Shimbashi, thank you for joining us. Kind of like we mentioned off rip here, we got the chance to see you live for the first time at SCI last year. I think that was your first appearance. Tell us how you felt about being in Chattanooga and kind of, how that has led to the next 6 months that have led to you in Vegas.
I wasn't a fan of Chattanooga, man, to be honest with you. Like driving into that city, I was like, man, like this is not like you hear about Memphis, Tennessee. This is not that. All right, this is not that. And my first time I went to Chattanooga, I started in Atlanta. And so I was like already starstruck. I was like, oh yeah, it's great. Chattanooga's not like that, coming from Texas. It's like those, hick from the sticks towns. I don't think anyone's going to get offended when I say that, because no one's actually from Chattanooga that has a computer. But I will say the crowd in Chattanooga rules. That venue rules. But the greatest thing about Chattanooga is that I discovered what Cookout was. And that is, bar none, one of the best food places I've ever been to, best experiences. Shout out Gary J for putting me on that. But SCI was great. Really was happy that they were able to showcase me. It's hard to get opportunities just in Texas in general, because it's such a bubble, right? It's hard to get out from that area. And so people taking a shot on me and then letting me go do what like every wrestler wants to do. It's just like, we just want to wrestle in as many places as possible. So I was super grateful for that opportunity. And I'm glad that, it picked a bunch of momentum from there. And, now I'm kind of all over the place, and it's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
You've been putting the work traveling though. I mean, like going out on your own to like make sure that you're getting out there and stuff. I think it's really cool to see. I was just talking about that on a different podcast with like you, Danny, and MJ, like being willing to go like anywhere to try to get an opportunity. I think is awesome.
Yeah, I think, and I could be wrong about this, but I think I'm one of the few people who's April is going to have worked every company promotion from that new initiative. I think it might just be me and like one called Manders and maybe a few other people, but
Yeah, Manders
that's
makes sense.
super, yeah, I think Manders has done all of them, but no, it's super cool, man. I mean, like that's what, like I said, that's what every wrestler wants to do. I'm fortunate enough to be in a position where I will drive 12 hours. I will fly 16 hours just for, 10 to 15 minutes because that's what I signed up for and that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I was gonna say we remember we were trying to organize you going to Ego Pro, which we'll do one day.
One
and
day.
drive to
Jesus.
Chicago. So
Yeah, Chicago's been the hardest city for me to consistently get booked in through no fault of me or like anyone over there. It's just either been that I've been booked there and there was a weather storm that would have murdered me, or just like scheduling conflicts. Because I remember I had a whole weekend in Chicago set, and it was the one time like we were told driving from where I'm from to Chicago would have been a death sentence, like just both ways. And so I think it was the same time like the whole East Coast shut down their airports and everything. So yeah, man, I've wrestled in Chicago like twice, but if we're counting times I've had to cancel, unfortunately, it should be like 14.
that's crazy.
Wild.
So let's talk about this matchup. This one feels intense. How are you approaching a matchup like this?
Man, same way I'm approaching every single match. I'm going to say my name loud. I'm going to knee him in the face. I'm going to hit him with a piss missile. I'm going to shim baptism him, and that's it. Nothing really changes for me. That's what's great about my style is that I'm going to do that to everyone. Everyone's getting shim baptized, right? You're getting an absolute piss missile rocketed towards your dome. That's happening every single time. And like, I get that like some people might be intimidated by it. And Danny likes to pretend that he's confident and like he knows what he's doing, but like I actually know what I'm doing. I actually know I'm going to go in there, win, take the money I get, put it on black on roulette, win again, go to slots. All the money I make during Vegas, merch, bookings, everything, it's going on blackjack. It's going in the casino every time.
Bold.
You know what? Fuck yeah. That's my I mean, dude, I think we should have gone this year. That's just me, podcast dad. I think
You should have gone.
No,
I was certain you guys were going to come this year because you didn't come last year. So I was like, they're doing Vegas this year. I was like, they're definitely coming this year. And no,
you'll make the money back in like a
Saudi
couple of
Arabia.
games, just a couple of blackjack games, and the travel pays for itself.
Exactly.
All right.
It's
if
an
you
investment.
stay at the slot machine long enough, you will win.
that's true.
I'll let you tell the podcast mom that, and then when I bet away the college funds,
Take a second mortgage on the house.
I'll come move in with you.
Get it back. It's not a big deal.
I do those home equity loans, so I can help you with that.
Damn it, Val! It's fucking tempting. I'm not gonna act like it's not fucking tempting, but
Here's the thing. I'll say. Next year, you don't have there's unless you're going to Saudi Arabia or there's something else going on, whatever. So I'm just saying, like you have a week, like basically 4 days to figure it out.
Yeah,
it's true.
You heard it here first. Next year, Pandemonium Pro, Saudi Arabia.
I'll sell all my morals if they pay me $20,000. That's my buy-in price.
Okay.
Well, Shimbashi, look.
Say it right.
Shimbashi. So this card brings talent together from all over the world. In your mind, how does that elevate the stakes of your match specifically going into next week?
I think Vegas is like high stakes for everybody. It is the one time where there's going to be like 5 people who are going to get the spotlight, even though everyone's putting in a crazy amount of work and time for it. And I think everybody is vying for that chance to be spotlighted like that. And no, it's not just about having a good match, because let's face it, not just on this card, but the entire Mania week, it's going to be good matches. And so now it's like, what is going to be memorable about you? What is going to make you special about your thing? I know Speedball's whole thing was he wrestled more than anybody a few Mania weeks ago, and then he took off from there, and look, now he's signed. And I think BK, a lot of his hype and everything happened from when Mania came in, and everything like that. So, you know, it's always going to be high stakes, but that's not just what me, but everyone who's on this Pandemonium show is ready for. That's why we were chosen for this, is that these are some of the top independent pro wrestlers in the country, and we're all going to be under one stage where you can see it for a very cheap and affordable price.
What's the message that you're trying to send during this Vegas week?
I think it's the same message that I've been sending since I started, which is that you will absolutely remember my name, whether you want to or whether you don't want to. I'm going to be the one you're talking about. Truthfully, and, you know, spoiler, I don't even really care. I'm not even trying to win in this match. If it happens, it happens. But, like, at the end of the day, what I'm most concerned about is being memorable, all right? Because that's the actual win, all right? There's going to be 89 matches going on in Vegas. You think anyone's keeping track of a win-loss record for this week? No, I could go 0-3, make my money back in merch, and have more followers on Instagram and all this shit than the people who beat me. So I'm not worried about it. All right. Hey, Danny's new Texas Pro World Champion, and we're in the same match on 2 shows. So let's just put that out there.
I want to shout out Shimbashi because your match changed probably like 6 times when we were talking about this, 7 times.
Probably.
Just going through different things. So the original idea we had was to do a 5-on-5 elimination, which was like a draft, because they have the history of doing these drafts on Twitter over anything like Adam Sandler movies or whatever, dessert foods or whatever. So the idea was to do that, and then that quickly kind of fizzled out. But he had almost convinced me to book my mortal nemesis and friend of your channel, Ben Bishop, on my card.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so charismatic that he almost convinced me to do it, and then the match didn't work out. So
yeah, that sucks. I think it's honestly for the best. Danny's so notorious at botching these drafts that it just
oh my god,
fair, you know, like, because I was picking heaters, you know,
100%.
Yeah, and you know, whether or not you like Ben Bishop, dude's a heater. All right, that's just that definition of what a heater is. That's Ben Bishop. All right, and Danny's over there being like, "Yeah, I'll take the 11-year-old boy," and it's crazy. Like, I don't understand it. So it's honestly for the best. My team would have whomped his. So yeah, it's, you know, whatever. And, you know, the match might change again before Mania week. I might get there and I might be wrestling Ben Bishop. You know, I might be wrestling Val, you know, but whoever it is, guarantee 3 things: piss missile, shim baptism. I'm selling out of merch.
There's really no other way to
We've seen it.
I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to say?
Well, I'm the walking example. I am a
There it
walking
is.
example.
Well, Shimbashi, thanks for joining us tonight, man. We appreciate it. Before we let you go here, where can everybody find you on social media? Sorry, I was looking at the studio chat here, and Danny says Shimbashi is a fucking rat. Those are his words, not mine. I'm just saying that's
I'm the rat.
That's it. I didn't say it. I didn't say
With
it.
those whiskers, he calls a beard on his face. I'm the rat. That's
You guys are
crazy.
the worst tag team I've ever seen.
Oh
in my
no,
life.
he's back. Oh no.
Hey, it's Eddie.
Add me back on. Thank you. This motherfucker. We are a tag team. We are a tag team. You say you don't care if we win. What the fuck is your problem?
You look
What is your
good,
problem?
man.
And you look ghastly like a
You look
fucking
really
ghoul.
good.
You look
You
like
look
a
great.
fucking goblin. You look like a fucking goblin right now. What is your problem? No, everyone, we want to win our match. Hear me now.
I said I
want
think your
to
tag
win.
partner will have issue with that.
Oh my god.
I'm
I need to draft
really,
new
I'm not
teammate.
really concerned about it. I'm concerned
need
about
to
getting
draft a new
fucked
teammate.
up and
All
gambling.
right, sounds good.
You know, is what it is.
Let's get Ben
Danny,
Bishop on your team.
yeah, we'll get Ben Bishop. We got some contacts. It'll be good.
Guys, I don't condone anything and pretty much everything fucking Shimbashi says. This guy is a fucking, effing rat, a effing ghoul, a effing goblin. All right?
You can swear, you dick. Like,
He's
they
the
said
worst
that.
tag team I've ever seen in my life. How do you guys think you're gonna get like
Life.
along together?
How? Well, hold on.
Yeah, I mean,
let's make something clear.
Well, I mean,
all
one of
right?
you is capable of winning championships. The other is TBD.
First of all, shut up. Secondly, all right,
God.
how are we gonna get along, bro? There's not a tag team on this planet that can do what Danny and I can do, which is fuck people up and look as good as we do doing it. All right, we may not get along all the time. He may think I'm a rat. He may smell like shit. He may cook like shit and live in a bum ass apartment. But at the end of the day, what I can't take away from Danny Orion is that when him and I are in the ring together, when I'm in the ring and he's on the apron and he's clapping, or he's in the ring and I'm on the apron and I'm clapping, there's nobody better. And you want to know why I'm not concerned about winning? Because I got this guy on my team. It's gonna fucking happen. All right, I don't need to worry about it. This is Duke versus Sienna. All right, this is Danny. Hit me with some football people. I don't.
God, you know, fuck, dude. No, Shimbashi's right. You know, when you have someone like me, when you have someone like me who like looks good all the time, like take cares of myself, is always willing to get myself wherever I need to go because I'm an independent grown man, and you have someone like Shimbashi who's in incredible amounts of debt, hasn't brushed his teeth in a couple of days.
That's true.
Rarely takes a shower, wears the same pair of underwear all the time. I mean, the list goes on and on. We are the perfect tag team, and we love each other. If that's not apparent enough,
it's so
and love always wins.
It's
the first time I met you guys, you said something along the lines of every success you have is a failure for me.
Oh shit!
You said, I swear to God, that's like the thing I remember from meeting you guys because
I said that.
That is definitely a Shimbashi quote.
I think so. I believe you said that to him.
Shimbashi, you said that to me. Yeah, it kind of is.
It's a nasty line. That's a good line by me.
It's not a bad one.
Nah, we're gonna win in Vegas. We're gonna go undefeated, and I'm gonna take all the money we win, and I'm gonna put it on black. Danny's gonna take the other half and put it on red, and we're gonna double our money. That's the plan.
That's how you win Vegas.
Catch us at the casino with a bunch of buzzballs and babes. All the babes are Danny's. I'm getting married. So there you go.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
She's on the card.
Ah, fucking hell.
This was a success, I think.
Oh fuck, no. Tim Bosby's in here. This fucking loser. Tim Bosby? Is that the guy who got knocked down in the Texas 8? Is that the little bitch who got knocked out by Jesse Funaki? Holy shit.
Bad shots. Bosby's in the chat.
Tim Bosby, Tim Bosby, I don't think you're a bitch. I think you're actually quite well. And you were really cool.
Shit. He said some nice things about us. Hey, Tim's great.
Oh,
great
God.
Oh, no. You messed up.
Phenomenal.
No.
Good locker room environment that he brings to the table. That's good.
No.
Ah, shit. I got to. He did.
Sorry, it's a reflex for us to start talking shit when Tim Bosby shows up in the chats here. Okay, maybe we should probably work on that.
Can I let you guys in on something? Can I let you guys in on a little thing? Whenever we were at the Texas 8 tourney, Bosby came up to me and he was like, "Oh, where's Shimmy?" So excited. He was like, "Yeah, I actually text Shimmy, but he hasn't gotten back to me in a few days." I call Shimmy and I'm like, "Hey, man, Bosby was really excited to see you. He also said he texted you." Shimbashi on cue, the way that he just did that when Bosby's name popped up on cue, he's a fucking liar. Never believe a fucking thing Bosby says. And then he goes, "Hold on," and then he goes quiet for like 2 minutes, and he goes, "So I may have been wrong. I may have fucked up."
Thanks, Val. We try.
Yeah. I actually also have a funny story about Danny and Tim Bosby. This was our first time at Action. It was when Bosby had just won the title from Warhorse, and we're all clapping because we're happy because at this point Bosby had just like he's gone to the next level at this point.
Yeah.
Bosby comes to the back and he trips and gets a little bit too close to Danny, and Danny shits his pants.
Was that the story?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Go to Pandemonium on Wednesday, the 15th. Buy your tickets now. If you can't afford it, just get a loan and do it.
Shimbashi on everybody.
Great advice.
New fever, guys. We're a well-oiled machine.
Danny Orion, Shimbashi. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. Best of luck next weekend. Can't wait to check out this
You have to turn off your camera to get off, man. You can't just walk away.
What a little freak. We're about to see.
What is
okay.
he doing?
What the fuck is happening?
Grabbing
This is like a TV show.
What is he doing? I don't know what's happening right now. This is your tag partner.
This is way past everybody.
Does he know that he's still on camera?
I don't know.
I don't know that
I don't think he does.
Kick him off. Kick him off.
Yeah, that's all
He's
right.
gonna say
That's
some
all right.
crazy shit. Dude, you're still on camera.
Kick him off.
Yeah, yeah, no,
This is
nope, nope.
literally the fucking the goddamn Matthew McConaughey slapping the bookcase.
I just want to see how far it was gonna go.
Oh my
That's yeah.
God.
no,
Oh
that's
my
okay.
god. Oh my god. That's my
What if he
teammate,
turned up-
everyone.
What if he just like got up and immediately started like screaming at his dogs like problematically?
Surprised he didn't fucking show you guys how he doesn't have an ass, how he goes straight from his back to his fucking legs. Fuck my life.
On
That's my
that
fucking
note-
teammate.
Yeah, Danny Orion, everybody. Good to see you, man. Best of luck next week, and can't wait to have you back, man. This has been a blast.
Good luck.
Appreciate you guys.
Take it easy. This is your talent here.
I'm gonna have to do this. Like I'm gonna have to handle this like in real life. Like it's insane. Last time I saw Danny was him and Maya were on a Portland show, so they came up together, and then we all went and hung out. We went to Vancouver for food, and they were weirded out that we went to another state for food, but it's just across the river.
Yeah,
And that was weird, and I was like, well, it's basically the same city, just one river apart.
Yeah, it's
True.
Ohio, Kentucky.
Yeah.
As we kind of wrap up here, again, Hart, final moments for you, my friend. Why does everybody need to go see Whatever Forever next week?
I can say this pretty confidently, like to say that I think that our show is going to be a lot different than anybody else's. Obviously, we have talent who wrestles in Anarchy and West Coast Pro, New Texas, like all that stuff. We're bringing a lot of talent who aren't from there. We're putting up against people they normally don't face. I think a lot of these matches are first time evers, if not like all of them. We wanted to try to do something unique. That's why we changed Shimbashi's match like 7 times. We were trying to give him something that wasn't something that he could just get in Texas or Ohio.
Yeah.
We're trying to build. Like I said, we don't have a big roster right now, so we're trying to figure out who's over, like who's going to be the people that connect to fans and give people as much opportunity as possible. I kept saying this is my ripoff, like Shane McMahon SmackDown, like 2017 Land of Opportunity stuff.
Mhm.
So that's really what I'm trying to do here. So that's why, Portland, we have a completely different group than we had in the LA show, mostly, besides like a couple people. And then Vegas is kind of a big surprise. So random people. So this is just going to be a unique card. I wouldn't necessarily say better. I think like everybody on our collective is really good. I'm going to mark out for West Coast Pro and Marvelous and stuff, so I'm excited for that. But, if you want to just discover guys that you've never heard of before or never seen, check out some of the women's wrestlers in that 5-way that you've never seen. This is a good time. And shout out Metal Mania, who's our partner. They're helping us run in Portland. So they're helping us, and we're going to have their title on defense there. And a lot of really talented people in that match, including MJ Santana. So I'm really excited about it. So I just hope people give us a chance more than anything. That's the big thing. I mean, we don't have that established name like a lot of these other people do. This is our 3rd show in like 3 years. We came into this, wanting to run this like after running a show already and having the next one planned out. So I just hope people give us a chance.
Where can everybody find you on social media?
I am Hart_editing.
Perfect. And you can find Pandemonium Pro Wrestling at Pro Pandemonium, if I'm not mistaken.
Pro Pandemonium on Twitter, and then I think it's the opposite for Instagram for some reason.
Yeah. Heard. Well, Hart, so nice to finally meet you and put a voice and a face to the name. Can't wait to have you back on again, man. We love what you're doing over there, and kick some ass next week.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you check out Vegas flights and see how expensive it would be. I know some of the hotels got last minute hotel deals, like $60, no vacation rental fees or whatever. So just check it out and see if it's worth it for you.
I might do some Googling.
All right. Just saying, I think it'd be worth
Getting
it.
the itch.
That's
Getting the itch.
That's we'll talk offline. But Hart, thanks for joining us so much tonight. This was fucking phenomenal, and can't wait to have you back, man.
All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Of course, take care. Podcast Dad, man,
Yes.
What an incredible fucking show. This is gonna be great.
That was insane. I did not expect that I would make it an hour into it, but here we are.
You got the match into the ring. I know it's way past your bedtime, so thank you. And
That
I
too.
thank you to everybody that has joined us tonight. Again, as always, X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, but please, please, please subscribe. We're 592 now. So whoever subscribed during the show, thank you very much. 8 away from 600. Let's get there before episode 500, April 22nd, 7 p.m. And you can be a part of that show. So stay tuned to details on our socials tomorrow about how. And stay on the lookout for some tribute videos that we've gotten from former guests that wanted to congratulate us on 500 episodes. Man, what a fucking milestone.
Some good ones I've seen so far. I'm excited to see the rest.
Yeah. And then this Saturday, Wrestling Junkies and the 10 Count Podcast, we have our WrestleMania preview special, 7 p.m. Eastern, YouTube and X. Podcast, Dad.
Yes.
Good to see you. I know it's way past your bedtime, and you did fucking phenomenal today, dude.
It's going to be a lot of tea and honey over the next 2 days. Make sure I'm ready for that podcast on Saturday. But thank you guys so much for joining us.
For the podcast, Dad, I am Mr. Cincinnati. This has been the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. And until Saturday, enjoy those grabs. Shimbashi.